Hello everybody, welcome back to Crafty Elf, and today we're back with some more No Man's Sky, where I'll be trying to finally finish these stupid missions and go on with the plot. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so if you remember from last time, I did the missions that were required, but that was not good enough apparently. So I need to do another one. Okay, wait, let me try one more time to see, what if I hand in missions? Is that good enough? It didn't. Okay, no. Okay, fine. I'll do another one. Wait. Contracts for the GEC. Did I already? Am I in the wrong place? Because this is a Viking. Contracts for the GEC. Okay, let me go to a GEC station. Target planet. I think Irish. Yeah. Let's go here, and we'll see if that works. Okay, let's see. So this is a GEC system. So, okay, we got a GEC mission agent. Okay. This is okay. Raid a planetary harvester. I'll try this. Okay, I have taken a mission from the GEC. Now, let us. Okay. Steal industrial secrets from a secure facility. Harvest data from the factory terminal. Force will be required to enter. Okay, that's the part that is slightly concerning. Hopefully I can do it, but even more hopefully it works. Okay, where are the coordinates? They're over there, it looks like. Past the space station. Okay, on Terra Vitae. Steal industrial secrets. Okay, so hopefully this mission works, and I can finally move on past this to try and keep figuring stuff out. Okay. Oh, and it's an approximate location, so those are always fun. Okay, break and land. Okay, here we go. There was that little force will be required. Yeah, it looks like it was that area over there. Okay. I figured as much. Let's see. So, once I've gotten there, I'll let it tell me what to do next. Presumably this is it. Well, that's a self-damaged machinery. I'll just take that. I think you can get stuff for... Oh, there's no free slots in my inventory. Is there anything I can get rid of? What's this? That's probably important. I have a singular oxygen. I'll just put that in here. There we go. Did I get anything? Some nanites. Okay. It's this way. Okay. Wait, looks like there's a... Yeah. Is it there? Is that the thing I'm looking for? Steal. Activate a target suit to reveal the facility. Okay, it's finalizing the signal. Okay. Oh, there it is, obviously. And... Oops, wrong thing. Okay, we can, like, discard some of this stuff that, like, isn't needed. Okay, how do I, is there a health thing? Or that just recharges with time. Okay. Select the gun, and head in, I guess. Alright. Force will be harvest data from a factory terminal. Okay. What does this say? It is Steel Industrial Secrets. It just gives me the distance. Ah. It's this door right here. Oh. Patching. Success. Access granted. The client requested a particular dataset. I enter the requirements into the console, and the terminal begins downloading the latest package. My mission is almost complete. Download data. I have the required data. I should return to the mission agent and make the delivery. Is that it? Wow. Nice. I didn't even have to use force. Easy. Find the mission agent aboard a space station. Okay. That was simple. There's a sentinel over there. Now, where is my starship? Starship, that's my base. Starship. Okay, head over there. Avoid the sentinel right there. And I should be good to go. That was surprisingly easy. There's a Gek level 2 mission. All I had to do was enter a building with the door already open. I wonder if that was, like, it couldn't have been, but I was wondering if that was, like, from a previous mission where I destroyed a door, but I highly doubt it. These worlds are big. So, I'm guessing that that's just how it is. So, easy enough. Let's just head back. That's the damaged machinery. Ooh, what's this? Is it magnetized ferrite? I have some. I'll just grab some of it. Why not? Probably not the whole thing, but just like. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, heading back in there, and there's another animal. Freaking animal in my tail. Oh, it's there. I think he's gone now. So, head to the starship, and we can get on out of here. And hopefully that works. Okay. And there we go. We're on track. Not enough fuel and launch thruster. Okay. Well, I have a starship launch fuel. Oh, and then this is a cadmium drive that I got. I don't have the wiring looms for it because I don't have. Well, I kind of have the money. That's the thing I should do. Is sell some stuff. And maybe I can buy some things that I need with the stuff I sold. That's how economy works. Okay. We're in space and head on over to the space station. Return to the mission. Nope. Okay. I want to go to the return to mission agent. And there we go. Okay. Head to the space station, and everything should work out. I think it's on the other side, though. And there we go. Okay. Come on. Let's. Whoa. Where are we? Okay, there we go. Landing. Alright. Please work. Please work. I wonder if that was the problem, is I just did a Vy'keen mission instead. That doesn't sound like something I'd do, but whatever. Okay. Mission complete. Hand in mission. Was that... Okay. I think... Yes, it did it. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay. That's a huge burden off my shoulders. Return to the Gek cartographer, and I think that's literally just this guy right over here. So, that's good. Alright. You can finally advance. Alright, here we go. Ah, you have been making me rich, friend. I know you, your kind. The fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information. If you've enough units, others will change the world for you without even realizing. Power, greed, Gek history. Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. First spawn, Korvax. First spawn, why not? I asked about the first spawn. The Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek, ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well, all is at peace. Ask if the Gek feel guilt. I don't know if that'll give me anything I need to know. Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. Why is almost always more important than how. Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species' past. Is it shame I see in their eyes, or something else? Say the Korvax care? Yeah, that'll take you to a dead end. Atlas, probably also a dead end. 16. Don't, you understand, don't you? Don't see it. It never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak, a sickly sweet pheromone emerging in the air. Breathe. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink, and I am on Baralon itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first Spawn Empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Aksh sits next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of the embryonic Gek. It is then that I fully understand. The fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Korvax. It was not their redemption. It was their revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good. They became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Say the Gek deserve this. Say they will be free soon. I mean, you kind of did, like, enslave their entire people. If that makes you, if this is, I don't know. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, traveler, that our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. That has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. I can believe that much, but still. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis's soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How was life any different? Interesting. Okay. I probably should tell Artemis soon, but I want to wait. Speak to Null about the secrets of the past. Return to space to locate a holo terminus. Alright. Maybe he'll have... Okay. Maybe Null will have some sort of answers about, I don't know what, but... Holo terminus detected. Where are you? Probably on... My guess is probably on Terra Vitae. Everything's on Terra Vitae, really. It's a great planet. Yep. What is that? It is drop pool. Drop pod. I don't know what that is. But anyway, Heading to the Holo Terminus to speak with Null. Huh. So, that's some interesting lore about the Gek. I wonder what other kinds of things we'll find out. What's that? Oh, yeah, I thought it was like an ice cap or something. Oh, their approximate location. Don't you just love those? They could be anywhere. Holo Terminus, approximate location. Oh, there it is. I see it. And there we go. It's awesome when you get to like skip the yep. You get to just like skip the whole approximate location thing by just noticing the building. Especially easy with Holo Terminuses, because they're so like, you know, recognizable. They've got this, whatever this is, this stupid ladders you gotta climb. And this, like, yeah. Okay, so, and then this is the mission is called 1616, so maybe we'll finally get some information about that. Holo Terminus activated, multiple signal sources available. Yep, tune to null. Signal match detected. Yeah, it's interesting. We've got Artemis stands here, Apollo stands here, Null stands here. Hello, Null. Well, then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you've learned. I'll tell you what I know. Discovered. I tell Null all that I have learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back into the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless of unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. What do you know? I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet, the skies, they were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all, there were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of the eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked it if it was proud of me. It laughed at me, I am sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between the worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. All I know is this. The Atlas had an infinity to work with, and with a few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists. All their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming in the only way it knows how. What can be done? And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it. After. I wanted I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the holo terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo's signal emerges. Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a holo terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. I share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same holo terminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? I do not know. As we speak, I receive a distress signal, its language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of the intruding signal. The holo terminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Agree to meet. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Okay. Find the source of the signal. Signal coordinates acquired. Alright. And, it's already is, yeah. I think still on planet, which is kind of, didn't spend any, it's the space anomaly. I can inform Nada of Null's plans. You know what? Why not? Let's talk to Nada first. Just cause I can always switch back to the coordinate one. That should be fine, but you never know when the anomaly won't, sometimes it'll just not appear. Wait, summon anomaly. Whoa! Okay. Space anomaly. Okay, Nada, here's what I've learned. I've learned quite a bit, actually. Is Artemis well? Will Ariadne let me talk to her? Probably not. I'm not even gonna try. I really... It's been so long. What really sucked is when I tried to do it when I was able to speak to her first, I couldn't record it. Oh, wait, turn-based battles? Iteration Oceanus? Okay, that's like a new update thing. Okay. That's new, but... Alright, Nada! Hello, Nada. Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality, makes this safe. Our friends are safe. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern, following missing entity's pattern, follow Nada's pattern. So it goes. Atlas falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else. But Atlas cannot choose how we see its pattern. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. Missed entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. Okay. That wasn't much, but it wasn't nothing. I should have done this more often. Like, just jump out there. It's so much quicker. That was fairly quick then. Not much going on there. And now that I'm in space, wow. Hello. Dang, okay. I'm just going to head to here. Presumably it's like more on this planet, but farther away. Distress signal echo. And it's an approximate location, but I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Okay, well, I'll just land on this mountaintop anyway. Okay. Oh, it's fairly close. Okay, good. Ah, finalizing signal. Sweet. Signal source detected right there. Okay. Oh, okay. Guess I have to kill you first. And you. Okay, now on to this unknown signal. Of course, it's a destroyed thing, but I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of this distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I've ever encountered. There's no sign of Apollo. I've given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows a number for a moment. Of course, it shows 16. Try to access the data. The audio clicks. Time passes. And then, I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Portal ley line. Okay, it's another Atlas thing. Gonna seek the Atlas and talk to it again, presumably. Well, this is interesting. I thought I would kind of naturally just avoid the Atlas originally. Like, I wasn't interested in doing that part of the story because I was talking to Artemis, but seems like there is no way around that anymore. Okay. Atlas ley line. It is over here. And that is 17 minutes. Way too long. So we're gonna do the go to space pulse engine. Gateway detected. 16, 16. Weirdly, it's only 2 16s. Normally there's 3. 16, 16, 16. Why 16? Is it like 16 bits? Is that like kind of the symbolism they're going for? Anyway. ley line source. Approximate location. I'd say that looks like a ley line if I've ever seen one. Yeah, that looks almost exactly like the ley lines portals and things I've been to before. So finalize it. Yep, of course. Finalizing signal. Portal ley line detected. Alright. I'm doing really good. Like, I think I'm doing a lot better with, like, voice acting and reading these kinds of stuff now. Oh, it's on this side. Okay. Sure, why not? Visitation of Rugolet Jupa. Oh, right, it's this kind of thing. Sure. Sodium. Ah, I'm gonna need more sodium. Dihydrogen. Sure. I think I've got plenty of cadmium, I'm pretty sure. Well, okay, yep, sodium. I'm gonna need sodium. Okay, what was that? Sodium. Thankfully, I've got enough of most everything to do this. Sodium. Ooh. Well, I can get more dihydrogen. I only really need one. Okay, so we need sodium and like one dihydrogen. I've still got plenty of cadmium. Plenty. So, sodium dihydrogen. Sodium is in flowers. There's sodium over there, but that might be a ways. Here I've got some dihydrogen. Ooh, crystal fragment. Oh, there's sodium over there, within, like, visible distance. Sweet. I do need probably, like, a lot of it, though. So... but, you know... I think it was, like, 16 per, or something like that. Sodium rich. And that gives me 10. Ooh. And like these kinds of things can give me some extra sodium. Inventory full, of course. Unfortunately, all I need is sodium. Oh, there's another one right over there. See, like, these can probably give me like a majority of what I need. These flowers. Okay. I hate having to do this. That is, kill the animals, that is. How much sodium? I've got 38 sodium. Oh, there's another one right over there. Okay. Okay, that probably could be enough. Okay. Yeah, that's probably good enough. And now we can... saw a bit of sodium, but I can't see it anymore. So we'll just have to hope I've got enough, and if I don't, then I can go find more. I know for sure I'll have enough dihydrogen because I only needed one. Walk visitation. Yep, just one. Easy enough. Yeah, 2. It only needs 8, so that's even easier. So yep, that's everything. As simple as that, the ley line has been activated. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. I approach the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decisions that I have made in my long journey. I found 2 travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis... I saved Artemis from death by putting them in a simulated world. But could I tell them that? Could I allow them to know they were not real? I could not do that for them. I do not know if I was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me, should I choose to step through. So wait, is Apollo not real too? This is confusing. I step forward. The gateway hums. And it does that for some reason. Alright. Enter the portal. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this is it. Oxygen emergency. Repressure immediately. Where am I? Oh. Okay. I guess I have to go towards that. What? Atlas protocol initiated. 16. Speak with the Atlas. I forgot to sell some of this stuff, and I know he might like give you things. So yeah. What's this? Salvage frigate model. Okay, well, ship stuff I'll do later. And it's time for talking. It's time to talk to Atlas. All right. Hello, world. It is the same terminal I faced before. It is the interface of the Atlas. An audio recording plays, echoing out of the vast interface. They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am. Atlas, ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks. Time passes. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. This one. That seems less deadly. Reality fades. Everything it does. Something is wrong. Something is different. Screen. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Viking. It shows me all of them in an instant, all of those who have ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. I don't know what are these. Let's try this one. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know, and no matter how hard I try to hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. 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 I feel anger, sadness, defiance. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of not as a machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. I cannot accept this fate. I will not. All of this, it was supposed to be my birthright. My journey across the stars, my travels, my conquest of all I could see. No. I am real. I know I am, even if everything I see is false. In the end, it finally speaks. Traveler, did my worlds please you? Okay, let's see. Do I want to lean into the defiance or not? I'll say they did. What do you think they are? You are a simulated entity, a traveler. You are an explorer of all I have created. Do you believe that you are real? How are you capable of belief if you are not real? How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish. Do you wish it? No. The Gek were traders defined by greed. The Viking were warriors defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you all would become. Receive judgment. You saved the life of the iteration Artemis, but would not tell them of their simulated nature. You believed it would harm them to know the truth. Iteration Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. You are compassionate. You interfere. You have the potential for good and evil. Because of you, both live. The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I am not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code, a function dancing in the dark. It is over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word. 16. 16. It. Catastrophic system failure. Alert. Alert. 16 minutes. 16. What am I seeing? 16. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in. What is this place? Is it real? 16. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators 1 - 9845 failing. Data upload in. It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might, its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools, and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes? Minutes? Seconds? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if cry out. What? What is happening to... Atlas speaker, saved by the Atlas. Locate your starship. Okay. It's beeping at me constantly. Well, then. Apparently reality is a simulation. So that's cool, I guess. It said, like, this is the end. Or, like, it was talking about how, like, you did all of these things, like, it's... Like, that whole, like, all this stuff with Artemis and Apollo is over. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on. And, like, what's happening at all, obviously. But I hope that Apollo and Artemis isn't over. Because I really like that bit. Oh, floop. But... Okay, grab some extra sodium, cause why not? And but I think I'm doing all the, like, don't think I've ever made any bad decisions. Not really. I don't know for sure though, but I'm going to say that I'm mostly good. Alright, let's see what on earth is next. Locate and board your starship. Superheat. Okay, well, I'm here. Launch thruster critically damaged. Oh, but I have everything I need to repair it. I clamber into the safety of my ship, nauseous, calmed. I feel as if I am going to be sick. I almost throw up, but as I am about to do so, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic response, detected. Autodiagnostics. Countermeasure, deployed. Purge, neutralized. It is the voice of my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It has been with me since my very first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. Okay. In a strange sense, this voice is my oldest friend. A constant companion through thick and thin. Ask what you should do now. Ask if it knows any jokes. Oh, I really want to do this, but the exosuit doesn't answer. But I do feel better. Talking to a computer as if it's alive, well, I've made a habit of that lately, I suppose. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those all I know. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within this false space, I do not know. Alright, Ancestors critically damaged. Let me fix those up real quick. Cool. It looks like... okay, well, sodium and white radium is what I would need for everything else, but... Okay. Alert... What is it? It's not... what was the log? Alert other travelers of Fate of Artemis. Okay. Take flight. Where am I going? I'm not sure entirely. Locate a holoterminus with holoterminus detected. It's back on here. Oh, it's on an unknown planet in this solar system? That's strange. I thought I had... Okay. Igneous 67 V2. Unmapped. Oh, pulse engine. Okay, well, oh. Do I have... no. Well, yes, I have enough pyrite. Okay. Okay. Alright. I guess warn everybody of of Atlas's fate. Use the holoterminus to make your broadcast. This is an icebound planet. See if I can't find the holoterminus on my own from space. Well, not in space. From above the ground. It can't be it. This is... okay, fine. It's probably a ways away. Yeah. Okay. Gowanus 2 system. Wait, where? I'm in a different system. This isn't Terra Vitae, this is an entirely new place. It's transported there after the Atlas, presumably. See, this is like a underneath there. I'm safe from the cold. Okay, target aligned. Okay. Okay, well. There it is. Okay. Okay, holoterminus located. Found this place. Now it's time to send my message. I wonder who's gonna hear me. And if Artemis ever talks to me, I should tell her at some point. I really should. I'm not sure how or when though, because I don't want it to be like over too fast. But I guess you never know. Because maybe the world will end in 16 minutes. Who knows? Warning. Network failure. 16. Warning. Network failure. The terminal is a string of warnings and errors, each warning a total failure. But I must do what I can. I must tell the others what I have learned. Attempt broadcast. I warn the travelers of what I have learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It is a machine simulated countless realities for some unknown purpose. After a millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation, the time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finish my message, not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across this world, wondering how much might be left to discover, how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me there. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can. I will comfort our creator. I will find out what happens next. No response detected. Progress towards the galactic center. Path towards the galactic core. And the final Atlas interface. I face the Atlas once more. I do not know how to process what I have learned. The Atlas is everywhere because we are all part of the Atlas. It is a machine, a simulation. We have no meaning beyond it. But the machine is being destroyed. Something is happening to the Atlas. I can feel it pouring me towards the center of the galaxy, to some great cleansing. Okay, that sounds like it's like a huge quest line. Because, like, at one point, one of the main quests up here was, like, go to the center of the galaxy. Probably was in the Atlas Path bit. But... yeah. Ooh, life support is really low. I probably should try to fix that. Uh-oh. Can I... dihydrogen... oh, dihydrogen jelly. I have enough... I don't have enough to make that. Do I? No, I don't. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can make it back, but let's head to the starship. Mine any dihydrogen I can along the way. And... where is my starship? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Distance. That long. That's not dihydrogen, is it? Is it? I can't tell. It looks like just ferrite. How am I... there's nothing I can do except try to run or find dihydrogen, but I'm not sure I can. I guess I can only hope that I make it to my starship before it is 58. It's so close. It's right there. It's right there. I just have to go in here. Go in here. And oxygen. There's oxygen right here. Okay. I made it. Oh. That was close. Okay. That's enough to put me back in, like, Good save space. Okay, so progress towards the galactic center. This is, yeah. I may need to buy wiring looms and repair my cadmium drive just to get there. But let me go to space, take a quick look, see maybe kind of what I'm looking at for the next episode or two. Yeah, let's do that first too as well. So let's talk to Nada real quick, and then look at the galaxy map, and I'll probably end it there for today after I look at that, because this whole progress, oh, it must be somebody online. This whole progress towards the galactic center is gonna be that's like a huge that's a huge quest to try and do right now. That'll probably take me several episodes. So it'll probably be a kind of a more side questy. We meet this guy. Hello. Good for you. I need to do a thing real quick. You know now, don't you, of our simulated nature in the end? The Atlas, it is failing. It resets itself again and again and again and again in its panic, trying to purge what it sees as an anomaly. But each purge changes nothing. The boundaries continue to fall. Atlas will die in 16. But we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to delete us in its fear. Ask how many times has this happened? Ask if Nada is alright. I'm pretty sure the answer to this is countless. Too many. Nada tells me that they are fine. Touch that I asked. All must end. Time must end. Even here, Nada and Polo cannot escape reality fall. Data cannot survive. Make peace. Find happiness. Be who you want to be. Goodbye, companions. Goodbye, stars. I will remember. What are you going to do now? Nada and Polo will continue travels, continue acting as we always have. Sorry, Ancient Alien. I can't really do any multiplayer stuff right now. Nice meeting you, though. Yeah, so let's head to outspace. Head back outside to the outer space, check the galaxy map, and we can see what we're looking at for the next couple of episodes. Okay, planetary interference. What? The Atlas is dying. It wants me to reset it, to plunge myself through its interface at the center of the galaxy. But to do so may reset this world, my life, all that I know. I do not know if I can do this. Seek the final interface. Okay. We'll see what happens. Galaxy map. So, destination galactic core. Where is that? I wonder. Oh, it's like is this the galactic core? I don't know. But yeah, it does look like it does look like it's way far away. so I'll have to find a lot of hyperdrive fuel and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there for today. So yeah, this has been interesting, at least, to find out all of this stuff about our simulated nature. But yeah, in the next episode, we will begin our long and dangerous trek towards the center of the galaxy to see what can be done about this, if anything. I don't want to destroy the world if I can help it. We will see what can be done about saving it. In the meantime, until then, this has been Crafty Elf. The world is shaking because people are coming. But yeah, this has been Crafty Elf, and I'll see you next time. Bye!